Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to do a review on some shoes. Now I'm quite new to doing these sort of videos and reviews and stuff, but the reason I've started doing them is because at the minute, over the last few weeks, I've been buying, couple of months, I've been buying a lot of equipment, outdoor equipment, mainly things for like trekking, mountain trekking. So I've spent a lot of money on that, but I've spent a lot of time looking through YouTube videos to see which is the best product to buy for what I want to do. And at the minute I'm doing some running, so I decided to buy some running shoes. Now my initial thoughts came into my head straight away just to buy some Nike trainers, but I'm a bit old school and I went proper old school and bought some Slazengers. I mean, some would say I should have maybe went for some Asics or something, or Reebok, but I used to play tennis years ago and I used to have a Slazenger racket and I've still got it and it's still class, and I've always loved that racket. Never had anything else Slazenger apart from that tennis racket, so I thought I'd buy some shoes. Now before anyone comments this, these are new shoes. They're on the table. I'm not superstitious. I used to be years ago. You make your own luck in this life. And I believe if you think about superstition so much, then you create your own superstition. So, I mean, I might drop down dead after this video, or maybe even during this video, because I've got new shoes on the table, but couldn't give a shit. Anyway, right, so without further ado, these are Slazengers. They're called Slaz Force Mesh, and one of the reasons I bought them was because they were 20 quid, and I bought them from where was it? Sports Direct. And by the way, just in case you're thinking I'm sponsored by anyone, I've got no sponsorship whatsoever. I'm just brand new to this review and game, and I just wanted to make a video really, and because I watched loads of videos on running shoes and it was just all Nike. No Slazenger ones came up. Anyway, these are the red versions, and I have worn them about 3 or 4 times to go to the gym, and I've actually worn them to run, not outside, but running on the treadmill. And if anyone is, so that's them there. In fact, I'll give you a little bit of a tour of them, eh? Right, so I'll show you them on these ones. As you can see, I've worn them about 2 or 3 times, 3 or 4 times, but these are super comfy, and for those who have the wider foot, those of you who know me well enough will know that I've got one foot bigger than the other. And most people, if not everyone, has actually got one foot bigger than the other, but my bigger than the other is actually canny big. But I take the same size shoe, but my right foot is very wide and flat. So if I buy like shoes, like things like loafers and stuff like that with no laces in, it tends to like be like really tight on my right foot. So if these are comfy for me with a bigger foot, then people who've got like wide feet, just normal wide feet, will find these really, really super comfy. So I'm not a connoisseur with running. I'm not even a connoisseur at running shoes or anything that warrants me reviewing running shoes. But for someone who's just started to run over the last few months, I had like a hole in the bottom of my shoe, which is just a normal pair of shoes, pair of trainers that I bought from Pull and Bear. They're not like running shoes, and my foot got wet, so I was like, right, I'm going to buy some new shoes. So I got these Slazenger, was it Force something? Slazenger Force Mesh, and these are in red. They actually come in black and really, really dark grey, more like blue. And I actually like these that much that I'm thinking about buying a second pair. And my family think I'm crazy for wanting to do that, but you ever find a pair of shoes that you like? Especially, maybe it's not like going out shoes, but something that you're doing like exercising, which are going to get battered. I don't know what are these like in the rain. They've got mesh around them. You can see. I'll show you close up. It's like that sort of mesh So I mean, I doubt they're waterproof. But yeah, and then you use your shoes, and then you batter them, and then you think, oh, I really like them pairs of shoes, like I'll go and get them again, and then they're discontinued or they've stopped making them or whatever, right? So I'm thinking about buying the 2 pairs, and I'm going to use these, which are obviously red. I'm going to use these in the gym, and I'll maybe even like not wear them in the wet. And then I'll buy a black pair and I'll use them out in the rain or like outside. Basically, they're going to get a bit dirty. So yeah, and these have actually, I didn't actually know this until I got home and checked them out. But the inner soles, I think no, I'll end up ripping them if I take them out. The inner soles don't come out. But the inner soles are memory foam. They've actually got it written inside there. I don't know whether you can see that. Let's have a look. If I move the lace out of the way, you can actually see it says memory foam. Now on this camera it's actually backwards because I'm using the front facing camera. But the actually memory foam inside, when you push on them, I mean it's thin. It's not like a 10-inch memory foam mattress that you can sleep on. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't use these as a pillow, but for your feet they're perfect. I mean, I don't know how long these are going to last, or how long they should last. I don't really know because I'm not a connoisseur of stuff like this. But I just want to do a review because if anyone comes across them and thinks, oh, I'll do a review, I'll have a little search for them. These are the Slazenger's Force Mesh, and I really like them. And if Slazenger is watching, I haven't bought my second pair yet. Send us a new pair if you want, because I've pretty much bigged you up for no reason whatsoever. But the fact that I think they're great. But yeah, and I'm just going to start a review channel. So I'm basically going to do, I don't know how long this is going to last for, but I'm going to basically review something, and then I'm going to have like something to the side which I'm going to review later on. It's not in connection with anything that I'm reviewing right now. But I'm going to also do a review on me new Leatherman that I bought, which is, those of you who don't know what a Leatherman is, it's basically a multi-tool. You know, like you get multi-tools with like knives on and shit like that. Well, it's just basically a dog's bollocks version of a multi-tool. So that's going to be coming up on my channel as well. But thanks very much for listening. You've been watching a review on these new pair of Slazenger shoes, running shoes, and I ran in them today on the treadmill, and they were just super comfy. And they're really, really lightweight. They sort of like bend like that, so they're definitely pair of runners. I mean, I don't know how long this mesh thing is going to last. I don't know, it could come away, I don't know, but they're fairly new. I've only worn them 4 times, and I'm absolutely buzzing with them. So there's me cue for the end of the review. Thanks very much for watching. See you later.